Nintendo stock drops when they don't announce any new games? You don't say!
Let's go! Nintendo had a so-so E3 2018. Fans were disappointed, but somebody else was disappointed as well.
That was something that I didn't really think of. I thought of E3 in a few different lights, as far as from Nintendo's perspective,
Yes.
from my perspective as a Smash Bros. Fan,
How we could spoof it in a video.
indeed. Also from the perspective of somebody who wasn't a fan of Smash Bros. But liked Nintendo.
Yeah.
But I didn't think of a shareholder of Nintendo, what they would think.
Yeah.
And they didn't like it. And I'm not surprised.
Not surprised either. They're all about the announcements, the future. I heard a saying today that investors buy on the rumor and sell on the announcements. So there were a lot of rumors leading up to E3, like Simon Belmont's going to be in Smash Bros. And Star Fox Grand Prix is going to get announced, and all these things that didn't turn out to be true. So that could have been one of those things where investors were getting ready for the things to be true that turned out just to be rumors. And I actually wrote a blog about how we need to stop spreading rumors.
Yes, it's bad.
It just disappoints everybody. And
Or spoils people, which is
Exactly.
just as bad.
so you get
They're both bad.
to the end of an E3 where Fortnite is announced and Hollow Knight is announced and everything else. And it's like, I didn't like E3 that much. Well, it's because you've been reading all this stuff in advance.
Yep.
Anyway, let's talk about the stock. And I was a little bit surprised by this news story because Switch sales reported to have doubled at GameStop during E3 week, and then pre-orders for Pokemon Let's Go and Smash Ultimate are doing really well. Now, maybe that's not uncommon. Maybe Xbox and PlayStation sales tripled or quadrupled, and that's normal for E3. I don't know, but
We don't know anything that is not Nintendo.
Kimishima actually commented. He said there are more games coming in the fall that are yet to be revealed. So fall
Ooh.
is what? September, October? No.
Yeah, I'd say.
And
December. I mean, it's technically fall until December 21st.
oh right.
At least in the northern hemisphere.
Yep.
For us, though, for me, I always thought of winter as starting on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Because that was growing up traditionally when the first snowfall happened
Yep.
around here.
So why would they hold those cards close to their chest and not play them during E3? Why didn't they take 10 minutes out of Smash Bros. And announce a game or two?
More than that, why is Kimishima talking right now when he's not the president?
Yes.
Ooh, he's being sneaky. I kind of like it.
Yep.
I don't know why they wouldn't, but I don't know. Nintendo's weird. Nintendo announces things weird. They disappoint me weird. I don't know.
Do you think there's about 4 big Nintendo Directs a year?
Yeah.
And then sometimes they'll throw in like a game-specific one. Like I'm sure we'll get a Smash Bros. Direct in the next 4 months.
Or an indie one.
Yeah, an indie one. Do you think that Nintendo might do a little damage control and try to come up with an extra special Direct?
That would be really nice.
Yeah.
I don't want to get my hopes up too much or to speculate too much, but
Yeah.
that would be really, really cool. And
Do you think they'll announce Metroid Prime 5 and Animal Crossing for Switch and the rumors that I've heard?
I don't know, and I don't care. We're not talking. You don't want to rumorize.
Okay.
Don't want to rumorize. Don't want to speculate too much.
No, but it would be very nice if they did E3 Take 2.
That would be. I think that would help their stocks.
Yeah.
And I think it would help a lot of their fans rest assured that they got things in control.
Mm-hmm.
But I think over all of this, I am still confident that what they've already done, and with such a long lifetime ahead of it,
Yeah.
Switch will continue to become the greatest console that Nintendo has ever thrown down. Hey, we have a Twitch viewer. Wastelander 3.
Shout out.
Welcome
to you.
To the crew.
I wish that the year one momentum that Nintendo had first party wise with Switch could have continued. It was like Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart, ARMS, Splatoon, Mario Odyssey, Mario and Rabbids was kind of first party. It was just like every month there was a big game to play. And I know that when we were waiting for that like January Nintendo Direct, we were wondering like what in the world is year 2 going to look like? We know literally nothing, and so far it really hasn't been that great from first parties. I've been enjoying playing a lot of indie games, and indie games are also something that I think could kind of save the day here if there would have been more at E3 or if they come in a Nintendo Direct again soon.
I think we have one big game this year, Smash Bros.
Yeah.
And a couple of medium-sized games like Fire Emblem. That's DLC. A lot of DLC coming out this year, which is cool. And then Fire Emblem 3 Animes is coming out.
So the El Kazoo commented live, and it's something that I really wanted to talk about. She says, it'd be nice if they could have kept up the momentum, but it wouldn't be sustainable, really. So the last note I took for this episode is hire more people. Hire more fobbing people. You're Nintendo.
And guess what?
What?
They did.
Yeah, I know.
They launched a website, right? To get people hired.
Oh, I didn't know that, actually.
You didn't?
I thought you were about to say that our friend got hired.
Well, he did as well, but I'm pretty sure this week, right after he announced that he got a job at Nintendo.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Flapjack. Flapjack got a job in customer service at Nintendo.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure that I saw that they announced that they launched a website or that they're hiring more people at Nintendo.
Like, why does Nintendo have 50% more developers?
Quality control? I don't know.
They saw how many games
they don't want
they could
people
sell.
to see the golden Mario statue, Scott. It's all about the golden Mario statue.
The golden Mario, because there's only one.
There's only one golden Mario statue. All those little amiibos pale in comparison.
MacTX says, I think my Switch has a light coat of dust on it. No! Not as thick as the Wii U back in the day, though, but it's building.
Yeah, play some Fortnite. Some Fortnite.
It's free.
It's free. It's good.
But
it's fun.
Simeon.
Yeah.
There's talk of retro studios being about to be shut down, and it's like they should be going in the opposite direction. Buy more second parties. If they could sell a game every month in 2017, why not do that forever? Like, why is that a one-time deal? It was profitable. Why not?
Do you think that people would get tired, like their wallets would get tired of it, and it would be like Call of Duty? Because I've never bought a Call of Duty game, but every time I hear that another Call of Duty game is announced, I care less. I'm like, didn't they just release one? I literally see no difference in the name.
That
Maybe
is a
it's
possibility.
A different name, but
the closest Nintendo has come to annualizing a franchise, I think, was New Super Mario Bros. When we got like 2, and then Wii U announced in the same year, and there was fatigue there. So they would have to be careful, like not necessarily annualizing everything, but making different stuff. Unique things.
We've talked about Nintendo buying certain franchises like Mega Man.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I think that would be great. Or even doing more of this second party stuff like with Ubisoft. That's been great so far.
We mentioned what Kimishima said earlier, but what Furukawa said is he's going to try to make more money through mobile, dun dun dun, and that he wants it to be one of their third pillars next to Switch and 3DS. That's not the best news to me. I really liked Super Mario Run, but other than that, everything else has either been kind of weird or inconvenient because it has to be always online, or it's got a crazy monetization model that I don't like.
Yeah, I think that I don't know. To me, the 3DS, it's great. It's been great.
Yeah.
I think we agree on its place, that it's kind of the discount system. Do you still think that?
It is.
And the Switch is so good. Mm-hmm. Like it's got everything it needs. It has had the support that it's needed to be the best system going forward just needs Virtual Console or some form of that.
Yeah.
Which it's kind of getting, and we can talk about that more as we hear the games announced, which they have not announced the last 10 launch games of the NES on Switch, Nintendo Entertainment System, of classic games on new consoles, NES,
TM.
C.
Wastelander 3 says it would be a left hook if out of the blue Nintendo launched a powerful console in competition with the PS4, but seriously doubt it. It would be a left hook. It would be an approach they haven't done in 20 years.
Yeah. Since SNES?
Yeah.
N64 kind of.
Yeah. Kind of.
When you say 20 years, I think like early 90s. But 20 years ago was literally 98.
Yep. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the crew.
Don't forget to comment. As you guys have been, it's been great seeing your comments. Continue to leave them. And if you're watching the playback as well, don't forget to comment. We see those as well.
And one last thing, I'd say if you are also a little bit disappointed with Nintendo's E3 showing this year, search for Honest Nintendo Direct. It was a video that we just put out. We took a whole week off of our live stream just to record and edit this crazy video. Probably one of the best things we've ever made.
I would have to agree with that. Yeah. Some of the jokes, most of the jokes Scott came up with. I came up with a few of them, like the Rachel Dolezal joke. I came up with that one. I was really proud of that one. But most of them were Scott's idea, and it is one of the most hilarious things we've ever done. So check that out.
Just because I got to it before you did. That's
I don't know about that.
See you guys in the next video.
Signing out.